Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, looking super crazy with just foundation on, but that's because I have a bunch of new makeup products that I haven't had the chance to test yet, so we're gonna do a first impression. I've been in kind of a funky mood today and I really just want to sit down, hang out with you guys, play with some makeup, and just snap out of it. The first two things that I'm going to test are this hydrating concealer from Amazing Cosmetics and this little tiny sponge from Real Techniques. So this is what it looks like wet, and this is the dry one. You can see how much bigger it grows. It feels nice and soft and squishy. Excuse my nails, I need to paint them. This is the concealer. It's in a stick form, which is usually scary for me because they tend to be too dry. But this says that it's hydrating, so we'll give it a shot. It's in the shade Fair. So let's slap some of this stuff on my face. So the concealer blended out really nicely. I love the sponge. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of that for blending the under eyes especially. We'll have to see how this wears. It's not like super full coverage, but it did what I needed it to do. I'll mention in the description how this concealer wears throughout the day, but so far I like the finish. I have a few products from Julie Hewitt that I'm going to test today. The first is this cream blush. I'll let you see. Haven't even swatched it yet. This is in the shade Destiny. So here's what that cream blush looks like. Really beautiful shade. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. small stipple brush to apply it. As you can see, my handle broke off, but I actually kind of like it shorter because it gives me good control. So we'll see how this does with a stippling brush. Here's the blush. It applied really nicely. I did like the effect of putting it on with a stippling brush and then kind of dabbing over with my finger just to give it a really natural look on the face. I like these neutral blushes right now, and I'm really into cream blush lately. I know that's weird because I never have been before, but especially when my skin's so dry in the cold weather, I just love the effect of a cream blush. I'm gonna give my face a quick powder and bronze and contour, and then we'll get back to testing some more products. So off camera, I set my concealer with my NYX HD setting powder in the shade Translucent, still my favorite. Then I set the rest of my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, also still a favorite. I used my Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer to bronze, and then my Wet n Wild palette to contour. Next, I'm going to test out this highlighter from Julie Hewitt. Look how cute this packaging is. Isn't that pretty? It has a little mirror inside. And this is what it looks like. It's called Goldie Shimmy. And it is a cream. Probably should have put this on before I put on those powders. Here's a little swatch for you. It looks really pretty. Nice and shimmery. So I'm just going to use my ring finger and dab a little bit of this onto the high points of my face. That's what the Goldie Shimmy looks like. It's really pretty. It's a little bit sparkly, so if you're into a more like natural lit from within highlight, then this probably isn't the product for you, but I like a really blingin' highlight. I mean, look at that. Love it. Love it. Okay, next up, I'm gonna do my brows. I have this little brow trio from Julie Hewitt. It comes with the angled brush, a spoolie, and then a little compact that has a powder on one side and a wax on the other side. I'm usually more of a brow pencil, brow gel kind of girl, but I love trying out new things, so we're gonna see how this powder wax combo does. actually really liking this. A lot of the time I think that brow powders that are dark brown brunette tend to be a little bit too warm for me. I do like the tone of this one, and I think sometimes with the wax powder combo they can come off looking a little unnatural or too heavy for my taste, but I feel like this actually is making me happy. And I liked the brush. The brush wasn't too stiff. Sometimes when the brush is so stiff, it's hard to get a natural look or to pick up enough product. So this brow product is actually a hit for me. We have 3 different lipsticks to choose from. I haven't even swatched any of these, so we'll swatch all of them and then I'll pick which one I want to wear today. So here are the 3 lipsticks, 3 very different shades. The one in the gold packaging is called Simone. The one in the middle is called Jacqueline. And the one on the end is Sin Noir. Here are the swatches: Simone, Jacqueline, and Sin Noir. Gorgeous shades, all very different. I know I want to use this eyeshadow palette from Profusion Cosmetics, so I think that I'm gonna go with the orchid shade since it looks like I'm gonna get kind of a berry eye. So we're gonna try out the shade called Jacqueline. I feel like I have to say it like that. It just feels fancy. It's a cream finish. It's not super opaque, but it's very comfortable. I like the kind of wash of orchid on the lips. Probably not really a winter color, but hey, there are no rules. Makeup, we just wear what we want, and this is what I wanted to wear today, so what if it doesn't go with my outfit? All right, it's time for eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using this Berry Bloom palette from Profusion, and it is all shimmer, so I'm gonna pull in some mattes from my own collection, and we'll just kind of breeze through this, and then I'll let you know how the shadows perform at the end. These eyeshadows were okay. They were more pigmented than I expected just from a first glance into the palette. A lot of the tones were really similar to me. I mean, we'll see how the lasting power is, but nothing to write home about. I'm not overly excited about this palette. It's just kind of there. It's okay. The very last thing I'm testing today is the new mascara from CoverGirl. It's called So Lashy. I haven't even put the wand in yet. It has this super weird looking wand. I'm intrigued by it. Not gonna lie, this brush intimidates me. I'll give you the close-up. That's one coat. There's 2 coats. It's actually really pretty, don't you think? So even though the wand scared me a little bit, I did end up enjoying using this mascara, at least for the first time. We'll see how it lasts, if it flakes, things like that. But I like the way it makes my lashes look. They're not clumpy at all. They're just more lengthened than volume, but I like it. So far, I like it. Good job. Good job, CoverGirl. Okay, so first impressions, what did I think? Let's go through my favorites and my not so favorites. A few of my favorites were the face products from Julie Hewitt. The cream blush in the shade Destiny. It was just blendable. I really liked the tone, and the Goldie shimmy was really bright, and I love like a bling and highlight. So these were 2 of my favorite things that I've tried. I also really enjoyed the brow products that I tried from Julie Hewitt, especially the brush. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. I'm gonna keep trying the brow powder wax combo since that's kind of out of my comfort zone, but so far, I like these. This little sponge from Real Techniques, I love it. I love sponges for applying and blending out my makeup. This is just the perfect size, right under the eye, right around the nose. Love this. I'm glad I have a few of them because I know I'm gonna use them faster than I clean them. Shameful secret. And last up in my loves was the So Lashy mascara from CoverGirl. I did not think I was gonna like it because the wand is so weird and it kind of intimidated me, but I like the very natural look that this gave my lashes, so this is going into rotation. So for the kind of middle of the road products, the concealer and the lipstick that I tried, I liked them, but they weren't like, oh, this is my new favorite concealer or lipstick. They're okay, they're good. They're not bad, I don't hate them. I just wasn't like, knock your socks off. The jury's still kind of out on this concealer. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. If it's like still flawless at the end of the day, it might move up to being something that I love, but jury's still out on this one. The only product I was a little disappointed by was this eyeshadow palette. Just the fact that there are no mattes and the shades looked really similar once they were on the eye. I just have so many eyeshadow palettes that I love, and this one just didn't cut it for me. That wraps up today's first impression. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Yes, coffee. Give me life. Coffee. Ooh. My dog barking. So pretty, Destiny. You're so pretty. Get it together, Amanda. All from Julie. Blah, blah. Just drink coffee. That'll make it better. They're both shades and they're both shades. You just said that. The eyeshadows were okay. They were decent. Frickin' sponge tips.